Morning now, nearly 4 in 10 U.S. adults have been the victim of fraud, from stolen money to misuse of personal information.
So that number represents more than 100 million people nationwide. Despite widespread awareness about scams, many people, maybe even you, remain vulnerable because of our behaviors. I spoke with Kathy Stokes, the Senior Director of Fraud Prevention Programs with the AARP Fraud Watch Network. So, Kathy, thank you for joining us. And I wanted to talk to you, I think, overall first about this issue of scams. With all the awareness that is out there right now, why do you think that people don't get the message and continue to fall victim to these scams that are out there?
Well, thanks for asking that, Steve. And the answer is because it shouldn't be on us to protect ourselves. We need to be doing things that we can sort of what we call harden the target. But until these scams stop coming at us with every single communication channel we use, we're sort of sitting ducks, I'm afraid to say.
They're always staying one step ahead of us. Are there things that we do just in everyday life that make us more susceptible to what these scammers are capable of doing?
Yeah, it's the things that we should feel are safe to do. We're using our technology as intended. We're picking up the phone when it rings. We're clicking on a link in a text. And unfortunately, the criminals have gotten really good at perfecting those kinds of communications. So we have to protect ourselves by not answering phone calls unless we absolutely know who is calling, and not clicking on links. So many of us are getting these impersonation scams, like it's Amazon and there's a problem, or it's your bank and they're actually using your bank name so it seems real. We have to step back and say, okay, wait a minute. I have an account. I'm going to log into my account, or I'm going to call the number I have here on the back of my credit card and find out if there's a problem. And we're going to find out that there's probably not a problem.
When scammers are staying, it seems like, one step ahead of us all the time, what other things can we do to protect our money or personal information?
Yeah, they're staying way more than one step ahead of us, unfortunately. Being aware is big. Not answering those phone calls unless you absolutely know who it is. We have a little bit of trouble in this country still with passwords. We don't do them very well, and they're hard to do well. So to be able to get a strong and unique password for each of your accounts, you can use a password manager. Take a look and see what's out there and find one that works for you. There's also many times we have an opportunity to add multi-factor authentication to our account. So it's that third piece of information that you have to input aside from your username and your password to verify that it's you. And I think something that we kind of tend to overlook because everything's online, shredding. When we have sensitive information, we really should be shredding that. And, if you don't have a shredder, hold on to it and look for free shredding opportunities in your neighborhood. And actually, AARP is doing a bunch of free shredding and other fraud events throughout this month, and you can find out what's happening in your area at aarp.org/local fraud events.
Any specific advice you would offer to the older population who maybe is not as technologically savvy?
Well, I think I'll answer that by saying this is a message for everybody. It's not just older adults that this is happening to. We can't just assume that they're going to do something wrong, so we tell them, don't answer the phone, don't click on the link. We have to give them context. So I would say, come to that older adult and say, look, scams are the #1 crime in this world, in this country, actually in this world, and we need to have each other's backs. So when you learn something, you tell me, and when I learn something, I'm going to tell you. And you have a regular conversation and bring it out of the hidden corners and reduce the shame of this. It's a crime.
Yeah. If you suspect that you might be a victim of fraud, or it might be a fraud type situation, what steps should you take first? Why is it important to report that?
So if it involves a financial account, you want to get in touch with the financial institution as quickly as you can once you realize it, to see if there's anything they can do to get any of your money back. You really have to file a police report. We don't do enough of that, and so it has helped to deprioritize the crime. Call local law enforcement, state law enforcement, insist on getting a report, even if they kind of push you off, because sometimes they're still doing that. But you want that proof. proof. It can help you unravel identity fraud, and it can also be your opportunity to prove something happened to you down the road should there be some means of restitution.
Any other critical findings of this AARP fraud survey that you think that people should know?
Well, I think in the big scheme of things, all of us are aware, all of us are anxious about it, and instead of thinking about, oh my God, we're putting ourselves at risk, let's think about it as we should be expecting more to protect us and not just leave it on us. So look for opportunities, talk to your lawmakers and say, you want to see change.
Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate your time this morning.
Good to see you.